Good morning, everybody. It's John Lead Fever again. I actually had a viewer leave a comment about your bolt on your gun, and this is a video that I made a long time ago, and it's not on my channel anymore. So I need to go back and revisit this. And what this has to do with is any bolt on any gun. Doesn't matter if it's rimfire, centerfire, bolt gun, semi-auto. They all have the same issue with them, and it's something that you can do to it that's going to make it shoot a lot better. And I'm going to explain to you what I'm talking about here. We're going to get this bolt up here where we can see it really good. And this right here on the bottom is called the cartridge feed rail. And on the front face of this, where your bolt face is, where your rim pocket is, at the bottom of that is this edge that picks the next round out of the magazine. Your magazine rides like this, and as it comes back, it grabs it and it pushes it out. And see there, it caught it. It's captured in there, working like it's supposed to. I'm going to take that out. Now here's what happens. When your bolt is forward, like this feed rail is pushing down on the next round in the magazine. And then when you come back, that sharp edge on the front is sliding across the top of that bullet. And if you can see, I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but there's a little mark on that bullet now right across the forcing bands where this came back across it. Believe it or not, that'll affect your accuracy. Now these CZ bolts are somewhat rounded and chamfered, but not enough. So I'm going to show you right here what we're going to do. On these corners where these squares meet, you just want to take a file, a little pin file, and you want to round that off even more. And it doesn't take a whole lot. It doesn't take a whole lot of work to do that. See, I'm removing material already. You want to get that sharp corner off of it, and you want to do it on both sides. Now on 1022s, this is one of the best things you can do for your accuracy of your rifle, because 1022s are very bad about scoring the next round in the magazine when it's ejecting the spent case and loading the next one. When that bolt goes back across that next round in the magazine, it really etches it. So then you want to bring this radius, you want to bring it back. It's called chamfering it. And this little fine grit diamond file is going to do this in a way to where it's pretty smooth. And you don't have to do a whole lot afterwards to get it really smooth. Now, like I say, these CZ bolts aren't bad, but they don't spend enough time with them. They can be done better. Now, believe it or not, this is going to help your accuracy more than you would ever think that it would. And this leading edge up here, this radius coming back, you want to chamfer it back to where there's no squareness to it. It's radiused and it's round. So we want to get it really good. And it's not going to hurt anything. It's still going to pick the next round up. Now I've knocked these corners off. And you can take this as far as you want. And it's not going to keep it from feeding. Trust me, there's enough of this meat left here. It's going to grab that cartridge. But we want these sharp corners. We want these sharp corners right here gone. And we're just about gone with them already. And then at 1022, the kid bolts, when you get them out of the box, they're chamfered better than anything you've ever seen. And that's why the kid bolts are so accurate. One of the reasons. Their firing pins are very precise. They're shaped to get better ignition. Everything is smoothed out, like in the video you seen me show yesterday, how you smooth out your ignition system. The kid does that for you when you buy it. You don't have to take it apart and do it. But these other bolt action and semi-auto rifles, they don't do that. It's needful for you to do it. Now I have those all rounded off really good. And what I'll do is I'll take a piece of 1500 grit paper and put it around my file, and I'll just go around here real quick and I'll smooth that over. So there's no rough edges left on it whatsoever. It's just a little short, sweet video to show you how to do this. And you can take it down as much as you want to, but it's not necessary to get crazy with it. Now I have one little sharp edge right there that I want to address, that I want to get rid of. Still just a little bit of a knife edge right there. And all you're wanting to do is to keep from marring your lead in your bullet on the next round in the magazine. Now that has it. Let me smooth that over. Folks, I'm telling you, this right here is one little trick, and I'm glad my viewer reminded me of this, because that video doesn't exist anymore and I need to go back and redo it. That's nice and round now. That's nice and round, and when we come back on the next round, and right here, when it comes back to this point and it starts going across the lead, then it comes off and it strips it off. And in this next one in the magazine, let's get it up there. There's no marring on that lead whatsoever. And a lot of these, when they come out of the box, they are so sharp that not only do they put a big mark in the lead of your bullet, they put a big scratch all the way down the brass. I've seen them absolutely just destroy bullets before. So that's just a quick little tip to chamfer the cartridge feed rail on your boat. And I hope that y'all can see what I'm doing. Let me get the light up there a little bit more, and I want to show you what to concentrate on. I want to take this file for a pointer. This corner and this corner and the radius of the front of that. When you're looking down on top of it, you don't want no corners. You want everything to be rounded. And the distance from here to the face of the rim pocket, that's what pulls the bullet off. So you're not going to keep it from pulling the bullet off. Now that's nice and smooth. I can run my thumb across it and it doesn't gouge in. Before, when I first started, I was digging into my skin. I could feel it. And when I went across that first round, it left a mark in it. So this is something you can do at home. It doesn't take any time to do it, and this is going to tighten your groups up more than you would ever think that it's going to tighten your groups up. Now I just want to take this opportunity right here to explain something to you. This is why people have 22 rimfire rifles that they single feed, like the VD22S, the V22S, and some of the old Winchesters and Remingtons. The reason you're single feeding the round into the chamber is to prevent the marring from this feed rail on the bottom of your boat. So anytime you can keep from going across this, you're doing yourself a favor. So if you round this off to where it's not gouging your bullets, then chances are you're going to be just about as accurate feeding from the magazine as what you are feeding singly. So I just wanted to throw that in there. That makes a big difference. That's why we single feed these 22s. So I hope that's helpful. On any boat, semi-auto, boat action, it don't matter. They all need it. So this lead fever, I hope this was helpful. This will be a nice short one, and hopefully people will watch this one all the way through, because I know these instructional videos get long, but you know, every step of the process is important to be successful with it. And I'm going to try to make them, maybe cut them up in segments from now on and make them short so you'll be able to watch all of it without getting bored. Because all of these tips that I'm sharing with you are very important tips. If you want to have a cheaper gun shoot really good, all of these little things that you do to them, they compound. Each one compounds, and then by the time you get 6 or 8 little things done to it, you've done like 2/10 off of your group size. And I'm being serious. I knocked 2/10 off of my Tikka T1X just by doing the firing pin polish. The ignition system, working it out, it knocked 2/10 off of my group sizes. Because when I got that gun new, the inside of my boat where the cocking piece ran, that was actually a part of the hammer, it was hanging up in there. It was really rough. So this lead fever, I'm going to let you go on this. Chamfer off your cartridge feed rail on your boat. It's going to be a big plus. God bless everybody. This lead fever, we are out.